I'm sure that all of you have stories growing up, young girls in your own wherever. But looking at where we are, do you see any significant change as in terms of the issue of women?
Significant change.
Yes, significant change.
The issue of women.
Issue of women. The abuse, productivity, contribution, whatever.
Okay.
Whichever sector you want to take it from.
So wherever I want to take it from, regarding the issues of
Baraka FM,
abuse, whatever. We are getting somewhere. We are making progress, but it's not that significant. It's a continuous fight. It's a continuous push. When we say this, it's not to compete men. It's not to limit anyone, because when we talk about empowerment, when we talk about the well-being of women, it's a community thing. When women are fine, when women are doing well, it creates a ripple effect. You see it, it reflects, it shows in the community. Everyone feels it.
Baraka FM.
Women still go through some challenges, like we were talking about. Let me say, bias, like unconscious bias. You don't even know you are overlooking their feelings, but you are doing it. You don't even know you are overlooking their feelings, but you are doing it. Double burden, like I'll call it, like we were talking earlier. A woman goes to work maybe earlier or the same time as her husband or her brothers, and then she comes home maybe later, or she was even engaged in something more stressful at work than the man in the house, be it a brother, a husband.
The man also at work, but maybe he came earlier.
Maybe he came earlier, or maybe the woman was even more stressed than him.
But at the house now, it means either he's been in the house.
She comes home and then she's expected to, perform some responsibilities which are deemed to be hers. Yes, we know maybe cooking is considered as a woman's responsibility, but we still need help. We need support. Sometimes we are giving access, but we are not always giving support. Imagine I go for a program, I engage people. You know, humans are the most difficult people to deal with, right? Certainly. We are very difficult. She goes to work, she engages people. Only God knows the kind of, like, someone like we spoke about. Only God knows the kind of cases she had to deal with, the kind of counseling she had to do. Mentally, she's stressed. Emotionally, don't even go there, everything. But she comes home and then you expect her to pound fufu for you at 11 p.m. God, who does that? You get it.
So the man should reason a bit.
Yes. We should reason
looking at the situation.
Yes, looking at the situation. So we are getting somewhere, but we are not there. We are giving access, but we are not always giving support. Yes, we are expected to function professionally and still do our best when it comes to taking care of the home, when it comes to taking care of the community. We are overlooked unconsciously. I mean, you tell me I can go for a leadership position, then I decide to go for an association president. Because I use a tag like woman king as my motto, you are like, who the hell does the girl think she is? She should go and sit down. She wants to step on.
Yes.
You get it. You've given me the access, but
it still creates some artificial
support. You get it. So what's the essence of putting me at the table if I do not have a voice that can be respected? If I don't have a voice that can be heard, you get it. So
you've given us at least a general picture. Now, specifically, you being a northerner, coming from the northern region, do you have some peculiar things that you think we are not doing right as we speak?
Well, peculiar, I don't know. It will be difficult to talk about, but I don't want to come across as attacking.
Of course.
For me, per se, my experience is right. Like I've said before, it was so difficult to even get to choose who I want to be. You tell me I'm a girl, I have the right to education, I have the right to choose what I want to do. And then I complete a SHS and then I want to apply for journalism. And all the men around are telling me I talk too much and journalism is risky. Like, I cannot go for it.
Wow.
You get it.
And not that maybe they know more about the profession than you do.
No. Yeah. But you are telling me I talk too much. I cannot go for it. that is it.
Yeah.
Access, no support. To the point you buy a form and somebody still finds a way to convince your parents that this is not the part. She is better off as a teacher. She is better off as a nurse. You understand? We go through all these things, but it takes a few people to be able to break these stereotypes and then do well wherever they are going. So it's not easy. Coming from the north, we do not always have the support to do what we want to do. Some things are just considered as not for women.
So those things, are they cultural or religious? Or maybe the geographical? I don't know. I just want to find a way of maybe we looking at some of them, if maybe misconception or misunderstanding or ignorance about what we claim we are, even I don't know.
It could be cultural, it could be religious, because an issue like a woman is supposed to stay silent even when she's dying inside. A woman is supposed to submit. A woman is supposed to be down to earth to her husband. It both cultural and religious, right? An issue like
Baraka FM.
When I get a more demanding job, like I go into journalism, I will not find time for the home. It is cultural.
Sure.
Yes, so it can be cultural, it can be religious, depending on whichever context the community is bringing it at you. But both this cultural and religious aspects of our communities have influences on whatever we do.
Okay. Let me come to you. Looking at yours, I intentionally started that way because yours is talk to me.
Yes.
So if possibly some of these issues we are able to talk about it, you have to raise or create that awareness, it will be resolved. But here, lying in the case, like she's saying, like people want to oppress you. They don't want you to you don't even have that platform to even talk about it in the first place. So I don't know, from your angle, where have you gotten to? Or where are we heading to?
we are heading somewhere.
Okay.
But we still
You are still crawling.
We still realize that we have a gap to bridge. Because according to statistics, we even have more than 100 years. It's around 130, 120 thereabout years for a women to bridge that gap.
Come again.
Oh yes.
Come again.
Oh yes. We have more than
Wow.
100 years. It's around 120, 130 years.
Globally.
Yes, to bridge that gap that exists between the men and the women. And as the lady said, you talk too much. You are a lady. And so the space that you want to venture is not for you.
But who defines that?
It means that it has been established that women, we don't have voice. A woman doesn't have a voice. And the women empowerment, to me, the simple explanation or detail that I can give to that is giving the woman
Baraka FM.
Giving the woman a voice. What does it take to give the woman the voice? Because it has been established that the woman doesn't have a voice at all. It has been silenced. And if we have to give women a voice or their voices, it means that education would have to come in. And education, I'm not talking about book knowledge. I am talking about even the awareness, the woman becoming aware that she doesn't have a voice. The woman becoming aware that there is an unequal gender-based relationship, right? Because the power that women have, when you just oppose it to that of what men have, you realize that there is a gap. So the concept of giving the woman a voice, it means that you equip the woman with the tools, the resources, whatever that she needs. Because if you have
adequately,
if you have the voice and you don't even know what to say, you don't have your facts, you don't have your figures, you don't have the statistics, you don't have the ideas, what are you going to talk about? So before a woman gets a voice, that means the education would have to come in. The woman needs to know the rights, what opportunity exists, the policies, the laws, and everything. So if you are aware of all these things, it means that you have a voice. And when you get the platform, you'll be able to talk about the injustices that is meted out to women, the boundaries, and then the limitations and everything. But we talk to me. Talk to me. We create that platform for the women and then the girls to talk to us about
Baraka FM.
challenges, the things that they cannot whisper to even a closer friend, a mother, a father, a husband. We create that opportunity for them to talk to us, so that the voice that has been silenced would begin.
I don't know if this one maybe would have to go with the tree version, where a woman in a matrimonial home, and probably the husband doesn't really entertain in terms of socialization. Maybe they're having a chat or whatever, and she's having an issue. And therein we are told that there shouldn't be any third party in marriage. Now, whoever she have to seek counsel for, maybe from her in-laws or from her own parents or from friends, mates at work and what have you. Now she begin to think, hey, would it be appropriate? This is my private issue. This is my... Or maybe where she has even tried the in-law and she has not gotten some green light. How can she talk to you?
Okay.
With having the confidence that this thing will not end up getting back to those people that she doesn't want it to get.
Boss, do you know one thing? When people get to know, people that you know, they get to know your issues, what you go through, they don't respect you anymore.
Oh.
Yes, because they think, oh, this lady that has, or this woman that has been going around all the time, this is what she is going through. So I talk to me, what we advocate is that when you confide in us, we deal with professionals. So we wouldn't even deal with someone that you know.
Baraka FM.
That knows you. We pick you from the environment that is hostile, the environment that is toxic, the environment that is not safe for you. We pick you out from that environment. Then we link you up to a counselor who doesn't know you, who doesn't know your background, who doesn't know even your roots. And then when you have that engagement, you are able to flow, because you realize that that confidence, you have a safe space, and you have confidence in a person that what your secrets will be safe with that person. And then it is not a try and error thing, because in this world, this modern age, we have a lot of counselors. A lot of
we have counselors and we have counselors.
Yes, a lot of counselors, a lot of influencers.
Baraka FM
will tell you that, oh, I encountered this problem, and this
in fact,
was how.
Like I'm not interrupting. Like people who claim to be counselors, eventually, if you even check their background, they are not even counselors, but yet they have the space on the airwaves making noise all the time, and they are giving counseling without any guidance. Misleading people.
They are not regulated.
Yeah, exactly.
So I encountered this me problem we say na me solve no and e ko yi ma me enti what dey wo kom yi ni dey se me de me experience no etu ofo a na wo fa this angle a ubetimi aye den address at the end of the day no they end up messing up or making you miserable than you even met them. So we talk to me, we deal with professionals. If I say professionals, it's a well-trained counselor with certification and everything, and then they address whatever concerns that you have.
Let me come back to Rahina. Rahina, looking at your maybe some of your challenges, do you see Talk to Me as, or maybe yours is comfortable? Maybe tell us about yours. Yes, maybe the organization or the group that was able to maybe mentor you, or maybe give you some support, sort of. I don't know whether you got the import of my question.
Okay, so
I'm trying to link it up with what she was talking about, because the issues are there, we know, but how do you address it? Where do you go to? Who do you go to? trusted, and that's why I'm trying to put it. I don't know if maybe you've gotten the import of my question.
Yeah, so with the organization that was able to mentor me or take me out of maybe my trauma or break away my stereotypes, it's always been Comfort Association.
Okay.
Even though I have been mentored by several other organizations, I've had the opportunity to be part of several other networks, but it's been Comfort for me.
Baraka FM.
When I was going to SHS, right, there was a time I was told by a close family, someone who was supposed to take care of me, that she wished I was pregnant, so I would be able to progress.
She said this. He or she?
She said this to me. She wished.
You mean like somebody who's supposed to be a parent, or maybe
guardian, like a legal guardian, told me she wished I was pregnant. And it was a day to be
not married but pregnant. I'm not
not married but pregnant. It was a day to be easy. Actually, I had to start my BEC the next day, but I was not well, and that was when I discovered I had this severe ulcer. I was not well, and this was what came from the person, just because I did not get the support I need at home. But somehow I was not always the quiet type. Fortunately or unfortunately, I would always be expressive. I would always be able to say what bothers me. So I was able to engage teachers. At least they knew what I was going through, so they were willing to push me because I was considered a bright student, right? When she found out the support I was getting, this was what I got, the response I got. It was traumatizing. Imagine going to write exams with all of this. And so fast forward, even though generally the family is supportive, but when I was going to SHS, I really didn't know how life was going to be there because I am not from a necessarily buoyant background, right?
But was it a boarding or day?
It was a boarding.
Okay.
But when I got there, Comfort came into the picture, and we were told to fill forms for good performing students, bright but needy. So
that was your first year? Or?
That was my first year in SHS,
okay.
bright but needy, and then that was how I got picked by the Comfort Association. So fortunately for me, around those times we were always given mentorship, taken to leadership and enrichment camps, a whole lot. You are told to keep your voice, you are told to follow your passion, you are told to follow your dreams, and even when things don't go right, there is always a way. There would always be a way.
The motivation.
Yes. You can digress from whatever path you wanted to take, but you would always bounce back, or you would find a way of linking whatever path you are taking to whatever you want to do or you intended to do. Yes. So it has always been Comfort Association for me, and even after SHS. So when Comfort took me through SHS, after SHS, it was Comfort Association.
Okay.
I mean, apart from the school leadership and other things, my first experience with real class leadership or real world leadership was with Comfort Association, because immediately I completed, the association was engaging people, and I decided to go for the role of a secretary. And that was where I really got engaged, because I was working with people far above me, and then those below me, and then my colleagues, diverse backgrounds. But that was how I built the experience.
And the school you went, was it up there or here in the south?
So for the SHS, I went down to the north.
Okay.
But for university, I came back to Accra. Again, thanks to Comfort Association. Yes, so the mentorship was there, even at the point where I was told that if you had chosen to go to teachers training college, you would have gotten support. If you had chosen,
from where?
Maybe from the government or wherever.
Is that long? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. From where?
To,
because they're making a statement as if they are going to support you.
If you had chosen to go to nursing training, you would have been fine. Maybe you should have gone to UDS. It's closer to home. But closer to home, would I ever be different? I want to explore. Closer to home, would I ever meet new people I'm not comfortable with, but people I am willing to work with? And that was why how I stood my grounds. I still chose to come back here to the south and then meet new people, explore different cultures, adapt, and then just be the best version of myself.
So I want you to take us further. I'll come back to you. So during vacation, you go back to?
Yes, when I was in the university, every vacation I went back to them.
So when you go back, what's the response? How do you see the community? Was it accommodative, or now they've finally now what we do? We don't even want her to get to. She's getting there.
Well, it was accommodating and not accommodating at once.
For those who are in favor, yes. For those who are,
because somebody still meets you and it's like, you didn't ask for advice early.
Really?
You would have done this instead.
Oh, okay.
You should have gone here in the university. Afterwards, there's no employment. Yes, but employment or no employment, I think it boils down to the person.
Yeah.
So Comfort again equipped me with these skills.
Yeah.
Means making. Comfort Association taught me to dream.
Wow.
It taught me my dreams were valid.
Yeah.
So, like, it taught me that empowerment was not about just giving money to a girl or giving them a job.
Baraka FM.
It gave me the confidence, the power, the resources to go for what I want, make choices on my own, and then every choice there's a consequence to whatever decision you decide to make, right? So you have to be intentional about it. It taught me to be really intentional about the things I want to do. It's okay to be confused sometimes, but Comfort Association still pulled me through. And linking it to what she's saying, whatever she's saying, it's like a sisterhood. Even though we also are not structured or regulated counselors or anything, but in that situation, you still found people to talk to. Right now, looking at her, I identify her as someone I can talk to, a go-to person if I'm ever going through anything I want to talk about, right? So I think basically when it comes to women empowerment, whoever is working to empower people is quite linked. Because when I went to the university and then I went home for the first time, I'm like, growing up, I didn't understand why some of our parents were teachers and others were just in the community doing nothing. Until it was my turn to be a grown-up or something. And then I realized that some of us is because we don't have the support, some of us is because of community expectations and all of that. And so I also decided to mentor girls. That brings us back to the importance of empowering girls, right? The ripple effects, the multiplier effect. I don't want to be up there. I want to pull people along. I don't want to grow alone, because growing alone is chaotic.
Tougher,
when you look behind, why are you leaving people behind? If you leave them behind, can you ever say that you are not going to support someone if they ever comes to you for support if you are up there alone?
No.
Now imagine you saved and wanted to get something, and someone you left behind approaches you with their problem. Are you going to look at them and say you are not going to take from what you saved?
You dare not say
them?
you don't even have.
Yes. So, but if you empower them, if everyone has something they are doing, then at the end of the day, no one is going to, come into your savings when you are finally saved to get that so desired something you wanted to get, right? So basically, that's my journey. That's how Comfort inspired me.
Talk to me. Young come idea. Young come idea. Because you know, you didn't come say na me hwe me twa na ma hwe Hawa Yakubu. Ma hwe former friend saying speaker of Ghana's parliament. You former CJ. And in all this, you share former first ladies. All of them with their own uniqueness. But they are also coming from the community of which all of us also belongs to. Na ebanese na omombe omatome do some pempenso na still no yentimi hu progress. Yen hu say ye konso ebia na ebia idea no bi friend say friend saying, how do you call this animal? Say kono emwa
it's at a slower pace.
Yes, it's too slow. Now, awufo, I mean, so awufo, do they have a stake in this nkoma yeboy? Because okay, osha na say bi anye say yankopon e tani chia, anka ondu be ya odu yi.
You know, conversation no kasa no. Now I was enjoying the conversation. Because I've been touched. Say enye obi ena ehun no ena oso ni mu
Ana
onya gidie woni mu ena oboa no ena ohun say bibi woni mu a e wo sese ye boa na obetimi aduru akire a enka hwe talent a e woni mu
Baraka FM
enka emma abontin enti we are all looking at say ye betimi aso obi nsa won a omoduru akire no e wo se omo so omo a omo area no na omo epija won so that omo no omo nyina no ebeko. But one thing I have come to realize when say lady no kasa no enye book mu ade enye de wako readi e na wo ka ho asem we a lived experience enti enye theoretical because in PMP no yeah we deceive ourselves a book mu nsem ye call conferences a book mu nsem wakenkan waye AI searches na waba be deliver at the end of it all no what happens me who say ya nhwe yi a won won madi kan wa abrabo mu no those who have already been empowered will continuously be empowered at the expense of
the larger
those that are not empowered. So we share conferences bebrea eya almost stage krana price tag edaso prestige edaso any caliber of people ye invite womo emo kono wo kodru sa room ho a wo se nka sa nkrofo nimpo no nka omu nhia sa exposure no the market women and crown or more villages na ohun hwe onim say or dream bi ohun say or passion bi sankrofo no na we need to bring them up to talk to me. Your program be a friend no she connects and as she connects no ye fam maya no na ye de omo ko women who have really attained heights in life. For example, you bet me akọ noke vice president ne do na we bia mayen obie mayen ya na enkwara no ne maame na ye den atenase omwedi nkomo na maame no nso so ahye ne challenges a okọ mu ansana oba beden oba bedru baby e wadru no e ma akra ne hu say oh say we na oba atese and or go through this level san wa be do side na and ye na gidie bi e den e wo ho mami and in that so bi e den e wo ho mami say be fa sa kwan ne so a me nso betimi aye den edru e ho enti no me I believe say ni now boils down to mentorship and then the mindset to serve because ye dru soro ho a na sebe ahantai kakra ba ye conferences bebree unya number o pesa o friend nipa no o send any message kra na on fa o send any email on respond sebe bi kra na nye sika lady ne ka say empowerment no it's not about sika but it's about even one word that be catch up akra say oh I believe in your abilities, I believe in your dreams are valid and na un say aden wo enye ne nkwa na be hu nsunsanso asem bi a obi ka kire lady no some time ago say oh you can make it wo bibi wo mu a so special enti say when tie de omo ka no na say wo pushi kakra bi a wo bedru ho no mo no won bi enye sika na ye de ma no but that encouragement no ene ono na wo yi a o ka say yi a o mentor maya nti in the near years of future no wo be hu say maya ne nso next time no na betina ha abaye bi
na minim say bia say a free entity o ana say yempotema ye free ana say community wise efa comment like say mo obi ka kire no say oh baby we do kwa de sanka menya kwa nka wafa nyinsen enye say waware o wafa nyinsen those negative comments, how do you do away with it? Ebia, somebody listening to us far away or closer, going through similar challenge. Now, those kind of comments negative. Now, baby, what do you call it? A day book knowledge. You call it? Worry. Remember, no more chance. We see career. Now, over worry career. Nana. Some of these comments, what do you tell her? Then over catch relative.
I was a normal 80 Mrs.
Yeah.
Because he acquired nim ewa brabum. And I acquired nim ewu riasi. And sisa sebi tete semono. Where Sibi or Hornomoa, any quine say, I will form no crampo unsemoa, or more catcher, warm mano. She say, example, be a wolf for the bed and say, and tis a suban with the other car warrior. Obesanya be few, said Gianna, where who noa, o qua, who fed the adobeko, usubai edi waba. And see, no, I was say, environment and where's I betting, I was say it's me a positive. Where's it's me a pejanipa? Na adren sachuran so ye day a bem because a new messes. Into a new messes, and I was say, Yadrin so it's Mrs. Nasa believes in nay perception be a young war. In na him say ye mao was minim semi your bar. But at the point, Obacatcher me say, oh, your bar no. Na yatim didi. Oh, or bad dear.
Yes.
So won't drive him po. Na be medi wechia. Na be or person we overtaking be. Na one yes overtaking na. Or share mirror no munu who was oh say or your bar. Oh say or your bar. And I just say or bar no. There are certain ventures be an answer decision be any quine say ultimate taking into any mess and the mechanics and no messes assembly a walk catcher or ba assembly a walk catcher unuya ba and I walk catcher was no I was say would dream whom because as some now back catcher no it can make and unmake the person and crab baby abrabo ayebasa if we say obi catcher and say would ye nothing good can come out from you. You will you will end up in a kitchen or being in a man's house or being in a man's bed.
Baraka FM.
That in itself is degrading because that is not what God really, the essence of the creator. Now, Rahina, let me come back again to you. In terms of the support, empowerment, how to support them of these good initiatives, I'm not maybe generalizing, but I wanted to make some comparison. Growing up, who are the most that comes to mind in terms of support, give you some encouragement? They defy the odds. It might be in the north, it might be in the Zongo community, it might be in a Muslim dominated community. Many will say negative one, but some few ones say no, this one she needs support. We'll be supporting you even at the blind side of the rest. Comparatively, men and women, who are those that you see maybe quite often that's and give that encouragement in terms of their words, in terms of their maybe some support in terms of money and what have you?
Okay, so growing up, right, the only constant male figure I can always count on is my father.
Wow.
Even though he has not attained the level of education I have attained, but he is the only constant. He supports without even doubting. It's like he believes my daughter can do this and I'll push her no matter what. But when it comes to the numbers,
because I know for himself, he might get some pressure from family, relatives because of you.
Yes, a lot. My brothers do some too, but sometimes they also believe I talk too much and I am a lady.
Oh.
So that is it. I mean, I can always talk to my father about any initiative, but my brothers, I have to think twice because someone might be like, this girl, the way I'm looking at her, it seems she has a short life. Because why does she want to study criminology and criminal justice?
Just imagine.
So, but then when it comes to the support, I think the women are more for me. The women have the numbers because even where I work right now, I was referred by a woman. A woman who is not necessarily family. I just met her through an organization. I was humble, I was respectful, I worked under her, and then I served well. And so when she heard I was done with school, I was doing my national service, she quickly referred me. Most of the conferences I have gotten to attend, it's a woman I have met somewhere who decides to share a link with me, and then I go there, and then I meet people, and the program I came for, and then I met you,
diaspora.
I was referred by a woman.
Wow.
So I didn't even know about it. All of a sudden, I was called, and then you are supposed to come for a panel discussion. Honestly, I was scared. I didn't even believe in myself.
When I saw you sitting and they called you, can she deliver? Because looking at the way you are even walking to, the confidence is there, but you don't see from the face.
Yes, I was scared because you could see the people.
Yes,
I was scared, but she believed in me, like even more than I believed in myself.
Baraka FM.
Do you know where you will get? She's one person who, do you know what you've got? Do you know what you can do? I'm like, sometimes I tell her, you one day I will just go somewhere and blast, and then you hear that now actually listen. But she's like, I believe you can do it. And until I was done with the program, I didn't even know what I have got. I didn't even know what I could deliver. I didn't even know I could motivate or inspire so many girls. And it was even I felt more fulfilled when you reached out to me saying that you wanted to have me on board and everything. So it was the belief she had in me. It was her willing to support me and push me. Again, it's not about money. It's about networking. It's about connecting people.
That careness.
Like, connect me. Like, I don't know. How do you get the director of education to come pick up someone to attend a panel discussion? Someone who believes she has zero experience. Yes. So again, it was a woman. And even from that day, most of the key people who were there, they connect with me. They keep reaching out to me. They keep sharing opportunities and everything. I don't see men doing that. The man will motivate you. Maybe when I come here and then I post, then go girl.
Sure.
Yes, it's like they feel like you can do it, but they don't really care. They are not intentional about your growth. When you are moving, they are happy for you, or at least that is what they make you believe. But the women coming, they push, they support, a kind word, everything. So it's been women for me.
Mami.
Yes, boss.
Na enkomede ntimi bi ne ho. But o hwe asa me bisa no ene se o yi anu so no. Dudu na ye wo de ye ka se o emma de omo na omo ye omo ho atamfo. Because ye ka se bia na election ana bibi na among the aspirants na bia oba so apopi up say oh mo so onko. Na obehu say the men will be okay, but man na way na ye wa kwa na way kwa na ye wo no ye na na like that kind of but looking at what she just said, it means we are not really getting the right information. There are others who do more good than we are hearing. Okay.
Even though a necra but the dynamics are changing because we are not competing. We are not into any competition with anybody. I'm in my lane. What I am doing, my sister cannot do it. So where my weakness is showcased, I am expecting that my sister will step in and then cover my weakness. I may not have it all. You know, I have my abilities and then I may have the disabilities. And so we tap into the expertise of others. I'm good at something. She may not be good at something. When she is doing something, she can fall on me. Even at the universities, when you are campaigning for a position, you cannot be your own
PR, you can do your own communicator.
Yes.
There are people who have to vouch in for you.
They will come in and then they will do all the nasty work.
In fact, some will even do posters without you even knowing that they are those behind those posters.
Right. So they would have to come in and then support. So now that mindset would have to change, that we are into competition. We are to complement each other's efforts. When I'm not there, you stand in for me, and then when you need my support, you need my expertise, I also step in and then help you.
Because as you speak, even in Parliament, you are struggling to get 30. Is it 30%?
Yeah.
You are struggling.
Yes. So
And yes, say be a man in you. Looking at our number, the women are even more.
sure.
But like you said, oh, kunya, but eduwa.
I and see, also more pass the affirmative action.
Yes,
The percentage has been given to women and the like. But then that is all boils down to empowerment. Ubeye dede. When the opportunity is also presented to you, what do you have? And I na a mema no more terms and I na mo can. What do you bring to the table? So when you have been equipped, you have the resources, you have the skills. When the opportunity is created, you just go in and then you deliver.
In fact, we wanted to engage our sister, one of our sisters, Hawa Tasala Garba. But the time will not really allow us. And looking at, I have some young ladies or girls, yes, who are also doing very well in tech. Yes, so after this one, they will also be joining us, and our time is almost getting to a close. So I'll give you at least some few moments to give us some inspirational and encouraging words that would ginger some of the young ones who are watching us and also listening to us on this particular moment. Let me start with you right here.
Okay. So
They can be students, it can be workers, they can be wherever. Yes.
So, to everyone actually, I like
Baraka
to say
FM.
women empowerment. It's not about competing with men. It's not a competition. It's a collective goal. It's a collective something. I believe, on a national perspective, we cannot win a global race if almost half or more than half of our working population is on the sideline, right? So, and to the young ones or to my fellow girls, it's about moving from being a passive observer to being an active participant or an active problem solver, right? It's about moving from just what is expected of you to owning your own space. Yes, sometimes you don't really need another person to empower you. You don't need another person to inspire you. You can do that for yourself.
Self-motivation.
Yes, just recently I was one person who gave up a lot. Like, I'm working on this thing, it's too stressful, and I just abandon it and then I go. But I did a deep introspection, right? I just joined one Aspire leadership program, and then I did a deep introspection, and then I realized that my problem is not because I cannot, it's because I am lazy, and it's because I am a behavioral procrastinator. Like, I would watch videos, I would reply to messages, I would do everything, but for me to do what is expected of me to complete a course, I'm not going to do it. And so I asked myself, can I empower anyone if I do not empower myself? Can I lead if I do not lead myself first? And so a few days to the deadline, I decided to abandon everything and then tackle the course. As we speak, I'm even marveled at my progress.
Wow.
Like, I'm surprised I was done. So to the girls watching, inspire yourself, own your space. Don't always wait for someone. If you need help, ask for it. I might be watching you, but I might not really know what you want. I'll give you what I feel you need, but I won't give you what you really need. If you need help, ask for it. Like, I have met her today. I connect with her. I need someone to talk to. I reach out to her. She guides me, she directs me, and then we all grow. So inspire yourself, work on yourself, own your space, just own it. And the men out there, be kind. Be kind.
We are already kind.
Be intentional. Be soft. It's not a competition. We are not trying to go above your level. Yes, we understand certain things are our responsibilities.
And ego now, madam.
You people should deal with your ego.
Oh, okay. So I can see we've been joined by Hawa on the line. Briefly. Hello. Yeah, hello. All right. Yeah. How are you doing? Hello. Yes.
Hello.
Yes. I believe you are following the conversation.
Yes, I am.
Yeah. Sorry reaching out late. What do you tell us? Looking at the what we are discussing so far.
Okay, so the little I'll add is that I see they've spoken almost about things, but my little to beyond your
Baraka FM.
if you want to do it, just sit back and somebody to push you.
Okay.
This is something you are taking for yourself. This is something you will do for yourself. So for me, being a female and a painter, being in a male-dominated field, I've had lots of negative comments coming in, like you're a woman, why you're a painter? There is no way you can ever be a man being a painter and all that. And the first them is this is not me wanting to be a man, but this is me doing what I've always wanted to do. So if you're a woman and a girl, and not let people keep coming for you, but going for it, make time for it, and then you realize you've done the best thing for yourself. So,
Great, but for those who were mentoring you or encouraging you or giving you those words, men, women. I listened to Rahina gave her own, and then she gave it to the women. But maybe from your end, we might have a different narrative. What?
So for me, the men.
The men, rather.
Yes. So for me, going into the male-dominated
yes,
field, supporting me all throughout, from my tools, everything I'll need for painting, and then most of my job referrals are from men.
Oh, okay.
So I receive all, and they're like, this person said you're a painter, I would want you to come and do some work for me.
Great.
The man said almost all my referrals are from men.
Wow. And not that it was done with, say, maybe some undercurrent or some I don't know if you get me.
No.
Because quite often that's what we have been accused of. As he's doing this, maybe he's considering to take her as a second wife or third wife or child side chick. That's why I'm asking that.
Probably they've had that thought, but they've never let me know. But no.
What is important is that they have linked you up, they have connected you.
Exactly. Yes.
But I think appropriately we'll rearrange, and then we'll have all of you in the studio. It will be very, very interesting. We have a lengthy chat so that can also at least pave the path for the young ones who are listening to us widely. So before you go, what will be your advice briefly?
My advice, as I said earlier, if you want to do something as a woman, as a girl, I heard you ask the question that women are our own enemies.
Yeah.
And I want the girls and the women to know that we are never our own enemies.
Great.
There is always an invisible force that is pushing us. That if you want to do something, there is someone out there, there is someone behind you saying, hey, she's a woman, she can't do it. Why are you sitting down for a fellow woman to do it? But they come to attack you. You think it's the woman attacking. No, there is an invisible force out there. So do not and let those forces pull you down.
Great.
This is you. This is what you decide to do. As far as it is legal, going for it. Don't let anything drag you.
All right. Thank you very much. Let's leave it there. Appropriately, we would arrange so that you join us in the studio and we could continue with the conversation. Yes, that's Hawa Gariba. And I didn't even know what she's doing wonderfully, saying she's a painter. Proudly. This is something that quite often people will not even, they will declare, they will not even want to say it. But she's saying it proudly, and then that's the profession. That's what she chose to do. And this is mainly men dominated.
Sure.
Mommy.
In fact, I want to be an apprentice if you will take me.
Yeah, going to eat there. I would say at least, baby, but baby, I say, can't corner, any challenge. Until then, a foot of the Mayan Sana, ADC.
Yo, ya can't be but the person for
Baraka FM.
A man no enko competition bia. Ye ne a man no enko competition bia. Na say ye can women empowerment enye say ye pese ye tietia e mema mo fa ahudi so. Na ye de mo anim etwitwifo. E mema ye nim se mo ye mema. Enim say you are the heads and we have given your headship to you. That one day no two ways
no challenger
about that. But the best friend say best support or your papa or best support or baba. Believe in the abilities of your daughter and sana obi akache no wa bontin. Support be was say more than my end, one fast support and MIN. Not ye mama and so no ye per se ye catcher won't say it was say or mutumi e casa. Say a casa or mon casa ye can't assertiveness yenka se mo mumu ade ba ade bi ekoso na se wani enje ho a e wo se wutumi ekasa utumi kasa wei mani nje ho wei mempesa enti memfasa ade no enye me nti omo fa sa kwan no so a omo betimi enya akwanya mentorship a omo behia omo talent e wo omo nyina no me come out na emwa bia society ebetimi de aboa won no o de aboa won na daachi bia no yeni ho a omo nso asiya na
Yadasi pa we Madam Ampimda Kwasa for on CEO Talk to Me Foundation and edika eti Hawa Tasala Gariba on the chairperson onosono yeni eti ninka and Rahina to Idris so or studio ha yadamunyina say we thank you very much for the company, and then I believe it's something that will not end today. We continue to do the advocacy, the awareness, and then the education, so that and that is why God, in His own wisdom, boy and Adam no said, Debbie, he cannot be okay. That is why He created Eve, Hawa, so that at least there will be some entertainment, some funny jokes, some stuffs that will make life easy. But so we continue.
We created as a partner, not a slave. Put that in the back of your mind.
You're going for a short break. On the return, yes, those who are doing well in tech, they're also going to join us in the studio.
Baraka FM.
Early morning, she dey give me a day job. Oh, for the bedroom, she be boss.